All right, just a real quick one today, kind of a fun one that I wanted to show you guys. A tip for getting slots in your work pieces, similar to here, you know, just a couple slots going down for adjustability. And this is for I wouldn't say a jig, but I would say like a machine conversion that I'm working on. But I just marked out where I want those slots to start and stop. We don't have to lay out the actual width. They're gonna run this way between these hash points, and it's gonna be a 1/4 inch wide slot. So I have a 1/4 inch forced. Yeah, that's why I never put out videos. So basically you just line up and you get your 1/4 inch. You could do this on the drill press if that pleases you more. But basically, we're just looking at establishing a spot for it to start and stop, but then also that's going to act as kind of like a pinhole that we can insert a 1/4 inch drill bit, and I'll show you that here in just a second. Well, pretty much right now. And of course, my bench is nice and clean, as it always is. Oh, they're over here. So then you can take a piece of wood. You want to get your router or whatever. This one I kind of like because it's got a flat side on both sides, and then you can kind of reference off of that. Sometimes I kind of prefer that over the full round base where you're introducing, you know. I don't know if those round bases have as much concentricity, because it could be off to one side. So if you are finding yourself doing that, you could actually be pulling the bit further or closer, you know. But anyways, I just came through with like a combination square, and I was able to find out the end for the edge here to the end of the bit. I just want to get between the edge of my base and the bit. Not the center of the bit, not the other side of the bit, just between the edge and then this side. And then once you have that measurement, you can go ahead and cut yourself a little spacer block. I actually made mine a tad oversized and then just kind of hand planed it to its exact size. You can always do some tests, maybe leave it a little bit wide. If you need to thin it out or make it a little narrower, then you can do so. Also, I mean, I always have a couple sanding blocks laying around. I also just ran it through here just to knock off any burrs, to make sure we're not going to be, essentially we're going to be creating a fence for this, right? And so you don't want to, you know, have anything making it go kitty wampus on you. 1 or 2 1/4 inch drill bits, or even a lot of the shelf pins are 1/4 inch. So if that's what you're using, I like this. I mean, yeah, shelf pins will work for 1/4 inch, or I forget what it is, 7mm. So, you know, it all depends. But the bits work great. You basically line up that spacer block that you created to that exact width from the edge of the bit to the edge of your thing, and then a fence. And this sanding block works really nice as a fence, because by the time I slide it over, I can just clamp down. Might have to reposition slightly, but that sandpaper on there acts as kind of a grip, and it's able to secure that real nicely. So then here you go, just clamp it down, pull your bits, and now you're ready to route. It seems like it might be more complicated to even try and explain, but once you get it, it's kind of a rhythm thing. Yes, I do find myself making these and then throwing them away. Maybe I should, if you're gonna make one to fit a certain router in a certain situation, you wanna keep it, use plywood or maybe even MDF or something for the spacer, because you're gonna get that expansion and contraction, and we're trying to get this as, you know, close as possible. But yeah, let's just get cutting here. Well, that's not too bad. Little bump there on the right side. Left side looks to be perfect. But yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. Definitely one of those things. Give it a try. If you're making slots for, I'll leave a couple links down in the description, other videos where I've used this, like on my tenon jig and stuff, and it just makes for nice, even, crisp lines. There's a lot less layout. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Or do you do something similar, or do you do something quicker? I don't know. I'm always trying to improve. So, all right, you guys, take care.